So we open with more oh, 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 oh. But then we go into, you know we're gonna make it. They're gonna make it after all. We're gonna do it. Oh, then we have more ambient noise after that. They were like, we didn't get enough oh in. So we doing beer, dinner, and a drag show today.
But Meredith is starting the episode running and telling that to Lisa that Angie and Whitney are warning Meredith about her.
Angie said, yeah, after what that heifer said about your family on the hot mic, you trust her 100%.
So Meredith realizes Whitney and Angie want me on their team.
So now Lisa's upset they're trying to mess with her friendship. It's really hurtful. Heather, however, wanted Meredith to bring up her own issue with Whitney's business. But maybe Heather's gonna have to tell her that I saw you were using designs from Alibaba. Baba. I'm so glad they got that clip in there. Alibaba. Heather, however, don't want to tell Whit because they got a fun day. I mean, tell her after. Oh, but now Whitney walks into Lisa's room and Lisa's like, yeah, I just heard you was talking ish. Lisa said, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass. We're gonna do something else, but we'll probably meet up for dinner. So Lisa, Brittany, and Maylee all don't go with the rest of the girl. Bronwyn said, me and Lisa did have words last night, so that could be it. And Angie said, well, I'm not good with her either. So Whitney says, wait a minute, Meredith, did you run and tell that? Of course I did. They're like, oh, now we know why the heifer ain't here. Lisa, you don't need to make jokes about not cleaning up your house, because she out there curling. This is the most sweeping I've done in years. I still want to see you near a vegetable. How do you even get tequila? You got to touch the agave, and that would count. But at the beer garden, we got Heifer Cosby tasting her first Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. She likes it. Her voice got deep. She thinks that there's an upscale beer. Child, let her thank it. It's regal. But then we get to Brittany and the brow girl. Oh, it sounds like he was messaging her when they were on a break, but y'all are on a break every 15 minutes. Oh, Lisa called him a D-list Osmond. She has to figure out why she's choosing men with one foot out the door. I didn't know this had turned into my own therapy session. I felt a little red on that. So, your old neighborhood, Mary, used to smell like cannibal. Is that why you know the smell of hospital so well? Because if you said your father would get out of his car and smell Dahmer cooking them bodies, I wouldn't be telling people that. I didn't even know that was in Milwaukee. So Heather brings up to Whitney the fact that Alibaba has been brought up. Oh God, they need to stop. It's really crappy to talk about me and there's nothing shady about my business. I mean, there's not. Technically, you can upsell. Just people know now they can get 50 of your necklaces for $3.95 at Alibaba. I'm sorry, Baba. She said Baba. There's nothing shady about it. However, Whitney knows about it and her business partner wonders if it's one of your friends. You mean your husband? Well, I mean, Prism, it looks like it's from Alibaba. Alibaba. Oh, it's not true. It looks curated vendors that bought from Alibaba. I can't with this shit. Look, everybody trying to make a buck. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Alibaba is invented for a reason. Curated vendors. Curated vendors. Concepts of an idea. That's called commerce. Whitney like, why Meredith back in DMs and documents? She's not ever supported my business. Anything I've done something for my business, she's not shown up. She is coming from a place of lack, not a place of abundance. Girl, she talking abundant. Now, Heather said, well, maybe she wasn't the source. And Whitney said, then she shouldn't be talking about it. And that's the truth, because if you bring it up on camera about Alibaba, you know it's going to get back to Whit. And it might take her sales to shit. And it does seem pretty calculated, Meredith. She's going to all of you to discredit me, and that is fucked up. Heather begged Whitney, please don't say shit on this damn Sprinter van. I don't know why. It's the 7th housewife at this point. But they get a call from the other heifers who went to the whatever. The heifers get back to the hotel to get ready for dinner. And honestly, Bronwyn, you think you have so much style, but it just looks like a costume. Like, these runway looks aren't for her day. Ha! So on the way to dinner, the second Whitney get on the bus. It was a great day till I found out y'all were talking about my business. It's been brought to me that someone started a rumor that I'm buying my products from Alibaba.
I don't think anyone started that rumor. I said that I had heard that. I felt badly and told Heather.
If you were concerned, Lisa, why didn't you call me?
Because you didn't want to discuss this with me.
I don't know why you're concerned, but you're talking to all of them, but not me. Well, I'm really not that concerned. Then why are you talking about it? Because you ain't got shit else to talk about, and I want to know what man your husband cheating with. Because it could be me. No, I wouldn't take nobody husband. I'm too selfish. The thought of me coming in second place, woo, that's a turn off. Whitney says, we're at the restaurant, so put a pin in this so we can get some dinner. We really don't want to hear the history of Harley. Best fiend. We sit down to dinner and Whitney's handing out her Alibaba baubles. They take care of this here, whether you want them or not. I don't want no shit that's gonna turn my finger green. But go ahead, Helpful. But I just think if you truly cared about me, you'd pick up the phone and talk to me and not talk about what was out there.
You're making this into something much bigger.
But now Lisa joins in and says, well, I feel like I started the conversation. I'm talking to Meredith looking for Helen. Can you stay out of it? Whitney, you did the same thing to me. You and Angie talked to Meredith about me. And Angie, I'm upset with you for meddling in my friendship with Meredith. And I'm not meddling in your friendship with Whitney. I don't care that you're friends with Whitney. You do too. Well, I needed a break from you because I don't think you've been a good friend to me. Oh, God, but now Lisa says, oh, is that electric calling? Is that your excuse? Let's not bring kids into this. I'm a responsible mother. If I hang up, that's why. I spend breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the phone with Lisa, taking away time from my daughter. But now Brittany got an announcement. See, she ain't memorable. Oh, her and Jared are officially broken up. It was beneficial, you just couldn't realize it. So, you ain't officially let him know y'all broken up, and you saying you in love with him, but you moving on. All right, Helpful. If you can believe it. Bronwyn, however, says, I think you're in love with Osmond, and not whatever his name is. And she says, well, Bronwyn, why don't you worry about your own marriage? And she said, I ain't got to worry about it. My coot's on lock. Were you interested in Todd because of his money? I'm sorry. What is wrong with the man that does well that wants to offer you the world? Who ain't nobody interested in a broke man that's offering you unpaid student loans? Brittany has had it. She is like, let me needle you. Are you attracted? What's your age difference with your husband? Bronwyn is really like, I know this heifer ain't. Yes, she is. Oh, she don't have a prenup with Todd? I wouldn't either, because I'm waiting for that widow money. And honestly, I will stay married forever because a breakup, I take breakups too hard. So we gonna have to stay together and make it work, make it twerk. Also, she got a point. She said, Todd's so successful, I ain't gonna get more than what he offer in a divorce anyway, because you know how men will hide assets where they have access, but it ain't theirs. See, Bronwyn, this couture hot dog, I'm sorry, heifer. I know you think it's fashion, and it is in a Spirit Halloween store. We ended with Whitney going on about drag, but let's go on and get to the heifers of OC.